Hello, I am back. It's ranking 1122 again. I am off to give Final Fantasy X another shot. Yesterday, whenever I was streaming it, I kept getting green screens here and cutscenes. I've tried doing a few things since then. I have gone from updating my graphics drivers. I have re-verified it and I've changed the resolution at which it records at. So I'm hoping that some of those elements may have changed the recording standard. Going standard again, going original track, arranged track, sorry. As I kind of want to do, I want to potentially come back once I've completed it, potentially go through a New Game Plus using the Expert Sphere Grid, which would then allow me to potentially have a bit of play around with editing video and compare boss fights, compare scenes against scenes. So, like some of the earlier, maybe not early fights, but some of the later or mid-game fights where you've actually had a chance to level up a little bit more. Edit them and put them either next to each other or one straight after the other, just to compare the difference between the Expert and Sphere Grid and where you are roughly in the same stage of the game. So you can compare damage, compare skills, and just see a bit of a wider variation of how the characters develop depending on the Sphere Grid you choose.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Sorry about that. So, can you talk to the children first, or do you need to talk? Yeah, you can. Okay.
No problem.
I think I've always gone to the ladies first.
Alrighty. Me too! Take it easy.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front.
for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
And there's plenty of excitement to be had by all.
Make way, make way. Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna... Hey, let go of me.
So far so good. Last time this came up as a green screen. Yeah, with Final Fantasy X2, with Blitzball, I was hoping they were off to go more in depth with it, make it a bit more streamlined or just tidy up a little bit, because I love Blitzball at the best of times. But I just imagined it be more as the cutscene showed it, rather than semi-turn based.
begins.
What?
Don't cry.
No, I'd agree. I don't cry, but you'd run away from everything else. You wouldn't necessarily get given a sword by someone and then run towards everything.
Hey, not this way.
Look, we call
Big
it
bum.
sin.
Sin?
This was a green screen last time, so I'm very happy that it seems to be working now. But I'm very confused as to why it wasn't working last time.
Take it.
It's nice with the sin spawn to give you a chance to regroup.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter.
Cut through, move on. Yeah, I believe it's 4 in front, 2 behind. Or was it 3 in front?
Bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that.
Let's hit them all now. 3 of them get attacks again. No, they don't. Okay. Look at the initiation bar. It looked like the 3 of them should have been attacking us before or when we reacted. So all of us is overdrive now. So it was a nice thing to start a fight with.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
When a character's overdrive gauge beneath his NPHP bar is full, the character may use special attack. Press left in the command window to use overdrive. Bushido with Dragonfang. Now I've got a series of combinations. Of buttons to press to do maximum effect. They are one of my biggest weaknesses. I always make a mistake as I demonstrate them. Now Tidus has his overdrive, which is spiral cut, and this is just hit A at the right time. What I will do is heal Tidus shortly. I'll probably let Demi twice more than heal. With the skill, let's see, it lowers the attack, it makes no difference because it's using magic. So let's just carry on attacking. next time Tidus gets an action, he's off to heal himself, and I'm off to do. No, it's not. I'm not off to do either because there's a save just after this fight. So with him purely using Demi, I'm off to just focus on the attack. Well, I was about to say one more attack to finish it, but no, doesn't need the extra attack. So, Safe Sphere level 1. Traveller Safe Sphere level 1. 4 or 5 years since I last did it. Like, one that's currently there, I played quickly because I did a game of Blitzball.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I'm aiming for this stream to be at least 2 hours because my previous streams have always fallen short of the 2 hour mark. So I want a minimum of 2 hours before I call it break, which should be easily doable. There's no reason I can see me needing to leave before that. In fact, I believe all through my previous streams have all been before work, so I've always had a fixed time on when I've had to break off.
What?
Trust me.
Oh, that was all. I skipped them by accident. Sorry about that. That's effectively Orlon saying to attack the glowing orb and to trust him. Falls down, explodes, and knocks the building over.
Lauren! Lauren!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey. Hey!
where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Anybody there? Aaron! Aaron! Hey!
So we've got a bit of an Albed language coming up. There's an Albed sphere on the floor that, if you've got previous games, allows you to upload the Albed primers that you've found previously.
What do we have here? Nope. Can't read it.
And then there's a chest around here. And that gives you 200 gil. I believe that's everything you can find here. Like I said, there's the Albed sphere over there that allows you to learn or pick up, if you've have got previous save, any additional information on the Albed language, which, although I've played it previously, I don't want to use because I want this to be a completely fresh replay, run through. As it has been quite a while since I last played, I look forward to exploring it again. Yeah, so something that's always interesting when you talk about Final Fantasy games is when it comes to your favourite Final Fantasy. A lot of people, it tends to be the first Final Fantasy game that you play. So, like for me, it was Final Fantasy VII. And this is a very, very close second. If you care sharing that sort of experience with you, by all means, stick it in the chat. It'd be interesting to see if other people have had the same experience. If, likewise, if their first Final Fantasy game they've played is the one that the favoured go to, or if they played one beforehand and actually favour a different one. Because for me, it's Final Fantasy VII, and hands down, it's probably my favourite Final Fantasy game. I believe this is just a hit him a few times and then you run away. I believe this is a fight, an optional boss fight that you get to do later on if you choose to.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place. Coal. Need fire.
The remains of the campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. So we've got a save point here. What I'll do is every opportunity to get, I will save it. We get, I believe, the tinder here, flint here, sorry. Don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's go back up, and I believe we need to be heading upstairs to get the tinder, which I believe comes in like a dead bouquet. Oh, a withered bouquet. I can't, that's close enough. And small unknown potion. Oh, high potion. More health. Heal. So let's start the fire. I just feel like in the large drafted room that small fire wouldn't necessarily do a great deal. But as I got rid of one comfort, is realised he needs another.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?